Courier, I need you to pretend to be interested in becoming an NCR citizen so we can learn how to destabilize this weak society from the inside.
Hi. What can I do for you today? I'm in charge of managing the intake of applicants for citizenship to the Republic. I handle every major step in the primary phase of the process before sending the applications out. Well, if we were actually in the Republic, it would be harder for you to get in. Mojave applications are more lenient. All you're gonna need to apply is a willingness to answer some questions. And of course, you have to pay the filing fee. Simple. The Republic wants to solidify our foothold in the East. It becomes a lot easier to consolidate our grip when more people here are ours. Plus, a bigger tax base in an economically advantageous region never hurt anybody back west. But you didn't hear that from me. Well, first I do what's called an intake interview. I ask you some basic questions that we'll need for documentation back west. Then I seal it and place it with the rest to go back to the capital with the caravans. We'll wait about 2 weeks and we should have your results. Normally, the initial acceptance is provisional, with full citizenship coming shortly after. But given that we're on the Republic's frontier, it's easier for us to just grant full citizenship outright. All right, it's gonna be 400 caps for the filing fee. Does that sound all right with you? Great, let's get started. What's your name? Got it. Location of residence? Yeah, you're not the first. I'm gonna mark it down as to be determined. Don't worry, it won't hurt your application. Do you have a job? The Republic can always use more couriers. You'll be in good company. We're just about finished. Just one last question. Are you now, or do you plan to be a member of Caesar's Legion? I know. I can't believe they make me ask that one. I figured as much. That's all I need to know for now. I'll send in your application and we'll see what happens. Come by in a few weeks and you should have your answer. Good luck. What can I do for you today? Let me see. What was your name? Okay, just a second. I'll see if anything's come in by that name. Sorry, nothing yet. Check back in a few days. Should be here at some point in the next few weeks.
We waited for 2 weeks. This better be worth it.
How can I help you? Let me see. What was your name? Okay, give me a second. I'll see if we've got anything for you. Ah, here we are. Well, congratulations. Your application for citizenship has been formally accepted. You are now officially a citizen of the Republic. Please accept these documents, courtesy of the folks back west. Are you serious? You already got your citizenship. You can't file for it twice. Well, you could vote in the next election, of course. You now have a whole host of rights you technically didn't have before, and is that not enough? I did hear that some guy was selling houses to NCR citizens near the sharecroppers' farms. He must have some sort of license, because that information came from out west. So if I were you, I'd start looking there. Here, I'll put it on your map for you. Share as you can be about anything around these parts. But it came from a reliable source, so yeah, I'm sure. No problem. Anything else I can help you with?
This is supposedly where the real estate agent is, opposite the sharecropper farms.
Thinking of buying a home? Good luck. This man wouldn't know a fair price if it hit him over the head.
A new face. Aaron Lambert, Mojave Mansions Realty. What can I do to get you into a home today? You are a citizen of the NCR, right? Well, that depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for a beautiful home in Mojave, relatively free from structural issues, with running power and water, then yes, it is a problem. If not, then no. But I will have to ask you to leave to make room for, well, valid customers. As a customer? Yes, absolutely. As a person? I'd have to get to know you better first. That's not an offer to hang out, I'm just saying. Sure, I'm an open book. No, not even close. I come from the hub. It's a great city, but I have to get out and make a name for myself. That feels like an oversimplification. Just take a look outside my office. We've got plenty of people out there who are more than happy to move to a war zone for the right opportunity. But they don't want to live here in shanty towns. They want a place they can truly call home. A real bed to sleep in, not a set of barracks. That's where I come in. Folks in the Mojave get rich all the time. I'm the only person offering an investment instead of instant gratification. I'm not the only person who'll sell homes here. I'm just the first. So yeah, that's my big plan. It's great. Just perfect. Couldn't be any better. All right, fine. Business is a little dry here. I set up shop here at the sharecroppers' farms because I figured they'd want to take the next step in home ownership. I mean, NCR citizens who know how to make a living off the land. Talk about a prime market. Only problem is, none of them have enough money to buy at the prices these homes are worth. If I could have, I would have set up right outside the tops. Oh well, it is what it is. Work with the market you have, not the market you want. Listen, pal, you don't get it. These aren't just ramshackle buildings I'm pawning off for a couple of caps. These are the real deal. I'm talking about functional homes. Pretty damn clean ones, too. Located in the next state of the NCR. Can't give it away to just anybody. Not that I'm giving it away to citizens in any case. Also, for tax purposes, it really is simpler if I just sell it to an NCR citizen. Is there anything else I can do for you? Oh, that's just Warren. He's upset that I have fair prices for the quality homes I'm selling. Maybe if he spent more time working and less time complaining, he'd be able to afford one of these fine abodes. If I kicked out Warren, the other sharecroppers would break down my door for roughing him up. Besides, I don't mind the company. Without Warren, this place would be a hell of a lot quieter. Except for all of my low customers, that is. Any other burning questions I can put out for you? All right. All right. See you around. Hey, I seem to recall you not being a citizen of the NCR the last time we spoke. Has that changed? Are you a citizen? Perfect. Fantastic. That's great. Someone I can talk to for once. As I said before, I'm Aaron Lambert, and I'm selling homes. I'd love to be able to find you your dream home. By all means, go ahead. It's not often that I have the chance to chat with folks out here. We currently have 3 wonderful homes for sale in several locations across the Mojave. At the low end, we've got a rustic, 1-bedroom home nestled into the mountains just outside the NCR's Mojave outpost. perfect for that roughin' wasteland feeling, with a beautiful view that can't be beat. And it has easy access to the Long 15. In the middle of our price range, we've got a delightful ranch house in North Vegas. It's a little outside the normal patrols of the NCR, but hey, the sense of excitement is what makes Mojave to Mojave, am I right? And then at the high end, we have the Farmer's Relief, located just down the street from here. The NCR is only a shout away. It's a beautiful home. Cozy fireplace, tidy kitchen, picket fences. What more could you ask for in the wasteland? Any of those pique your interest? I'd be more than happy to fill you in. I call it the Farmer's Relief. It's the ideal place to spend your golden years watching the world around you go to hell. Repainted and repapered walls, spacious living areas, and an honest-to-God picket fence. This home defies wasteland expectations. With those expectations, however, comes quite the price. Just like all the rest, it's a one-time pin. This one time happens to run you 4,000 caps. Do I still have your interest, or do you need to make a quick pit stop to New Vegas before we close this deal? I know, this isn't how we normally do things back west. This is what I like to call the Mojave Special. Life moves too quickly here in the Mojave. It's easier to get one payment from someone than trying to track them down. It's a hell of a lot easier than tracking down their corpses. So, are you interested? Of course, I totally understand. Let me mark it on your map for you. One thing, though, I can't let you look on the inside. I understand how frustrating that sounds, but I can't just give somebody I've just met the keys to a furnished home. And I can't go with you either. Somebody has to keep a lookout for new customers. A small, any of I call. You would? That's music to my ears. I'll start drafting the paperwork to send back to the States. Once you finish this up here, I can give you the deed and your key, so you can finally take full possession of your new home. But before we're finished here, we should make sure you're absolutely certain. You're sure you want to purchase the Farmer's Relief down the road for 4,000 caps. See? I knew you were going to be special the moment you walked in here. While I finish crossing the legal T's and dotting the real estate I's. Here, the key to your home and the deed. Congratulations! You are officially the owner of the finest home on the market in the Mojave. Don't let it get to your head. Thank you for your business. And if you're ever in the neighborhood, feel free to stop by.
Looks like we are back to doing house tours, Courier. I never thought I would see the day. I just had crazy déjà vu. This reminds me of Doc Mitchell's home. Here we have the master bedroom with plenty of storage options. A little utility closet for all your domestic needs. A quaint bathroom for when you need to have a wash. A dining room kitchen combination for when you want to cook up some Michelin star food for difficult Pete. And finally, the living room. I really think Doc Mitchell should be informed of the theft of the interior of his home. Trust the weak NCR society to steal a good man's interior design for a meager profit. Now that you are an NCR citizen, you can infiltrate them more easily, Courier. I expect daily reports emailed to the Lucky 38.